I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't a question that we groovin'. Yeah. Bitch, I told you once before, it ain't no playing with me. Try it on another nigga who ain't nothing like me. If them hoes still talking, let them hoes talk. Get your money, play the cut, they tryna get caught. It's a price on anything, even pussy. That's why I need a full payment for your cookies. My bottom bitch, she understand she ain't a rookie. She collect my money too and bring it to me. I was blessed with a mouth while I put hands on the floor. Soak up all this game, G, let it sit and get pores. If they hate, let them hate, they gon' hate to the core. Instead of hating, get some paper and don't look for rewards. She stuffing all that killer in a raw cone. My way on chill, coolin' in another time zone. Every time I write something, I be mind blown. It makes sense, a nigga gotta set the right tone. I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't a question that we groovin'. Yeah, keep it G, that's the way to be. When you moving free, bitch, please better have my money when you come to me. Got it honest, pimpin' in my blood, it ain't hard to see. Driving slow with my seat back, playing sugar free. She know I got a fine taste for some chocolate, but money tastes better gone in my wallet. I catch a nap on the spot, Rasheed Wallace. Then waking up to the grind, being honest. I need my motherfucking ends. I need that right now, love, let's not pretend. Since you are on, baby, put on your friend. Tell her she is worthy of making me ends. Say it ends twice, cause I love the money. Staying away from all the snakes, cause they moving funny. Little bitch, Steph ain't never been a dummy. Say the tears, so I'ma need all my money. I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't a question that we groovin'. Yeah. Yeah. What's good with y'all, man? OSD Live Reloaded, back again with another live stream. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Yeah, man. We going up. You already know. Let me get the highlighter together. There we go. SBK, what up, bro? Appreciate you catching a live broadcast. Factuals. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them live streams where it ain't gonna be too long. Just wanted to get a reaction in and keep it going. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. This is definitely a members only live stream. Showing some love to the members. Appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Give me a second. Yeah. So, again, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share the channel. Share the content. It's all greatly appreciated. All things that pushes the platform forward. So thank you. Flying Low. What's up? Shouts out to Flying Low.
G Mama Body, what up? Shouts out to you. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. Again, want to get a reaction in right quick. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. If you haven't done so, go ahead and get you a membership. You know, showing the members some love tonight. I greatly appreciate y'all. So, as you all know, how the last live stream went, you know, I had a conversation with Mr. Oaks, you know, about his conversation with the rat, because, you know, this rat has been running wild all over these YouTube streets. And I think now that this rat has been running so much around these YouTube streets that his back is up against the wall and he's just saying and doing anything. And the things that we hear this rat saying is just a result of that. So now he's saying, and this is what shows the mindset of this rat. So the things, of course, in his dark past and his background are to be true, of course. But in his mind, he believed that just because he may have gotten scrubbed off of the list, that those things didn't happen and that those same crimes he committed didn't take place, when in all actuality they did. So his way to defend what people say about him is to double down on the things that he knew or that he knows to be true about himself, by speaking on loved ones, content creators, daughters, just a whole lot of things, just saying a whole lot of egregious things. Of course, because he's an emotional creature, definitely pathetic, and of course has total disregard for life. You know, anybody that speaks in a manner he does, it shows that. So, of course, you know, whenever this rat is talking on platforms that he feel like he has a rapport with the content creator, he gets comfortable. And the video I'm gonna play is just a prime example of that, where the rat gets comfortable speaking and saying the things that he's been saying as of late, which when he's talking, he's saying people are going crazy about the things that he's saying and not listening to what people are saying about him, but the things that people, and again, I'm not speaking for what everybody else is saying about him, but I know what I've been saying about him. And he definitely went live and said that, you know, the things I've been saying about him haven't been true, when we all know that's not true. I'm playing his words. So how is it a lie? You go live, yelling to the top of your lungs, saying any and everything, and then when somebody goes and play your live with your words and give commentary, because really you doing all the hooting and hollering, that's on you. But that just further proves that he can't live with his dark past. Lack of accountability. All things that I've shown y'all in the reaction videos that I've done. That's why all the reaction videos that I've done have been aging like fine wine all the way up until this point, because now it's the breaking point, what we seeing with this rat. Is nothing, even in the videos that I've reacted to previously, it was nothing to justify his actions, but now the things that he say, it's nothing to justify it. Now you're seeing people who knew what this rat did in his dark past that still supported him. Now they're turning their backs on him as well, because they can't support what this rat is saying. They like, hold on. We tried to turn a blind eye about the stuff that happened that you did years ago, but now you doubling down on it when you just said that was something you didn't do. But now speaking about the behaviors and what you would do in those situations when you said that you didn't even engage in those situations in the first place. No, we can't support that. A lot of people are seeing the light. It's a whole lot of people that are seeing the light now. And that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. Again, that's why I have these videos on deck for people to go back, listen to them, catch some of the commentary, hear what the rat was saying even back then, you know, all the way up to this point now. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with this stuff. Y'all see what G Mama Body said? Let's get these likes up. Come on, let's get these likes up. Definitely let's get these likes up. Where we at? And that's a good point to make too, G Mama Body. I always say it in all my live streams to get the likes up and stuff, but definitely hit the like button. If you're listening right now, it costs you nothing. Just hit the like button. Let's keep getting YouTube to place these videos in the algorithm because it's reaching out to a lot of people. People are finding the channel, people liking the content. So by you hitting the like button, it's encouraging YouTube's recommendations to be placing these videos on people's home feed. So yeah, hit the like button. I'm gonna do an audio check too while I'm here. While I'm here. Test, 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 test. All right. Everything sounds good. Lance, what's up, man? But yeah. But that's really what's going on. Everything is just crumbling and falling down on this rat to now the point where he just crashing out completely. I mean, we got the live streams where this dude just crashes out, a plethora of live streams, but now where he's telling his supporters, if you don't like what I'm saying, then leave. Craziness. Like, people supposed to stick around and listen to a pedophile speak about doing pedophilia behavior online to content creators' loved ones. Like, he's supposed to have people to pretty much support that. That doesn't make any sense. But in the rat mind, it makes all the sense. And that lets you know the sickness, the predicate thoughts of an ex-offender. See, that's why I did these videos the way I did. You know, and bringing a sense of awareness to content creators, to what's around in these YouTube communities of the people that be saying the things they say and having the backgrounds they have. Bringing some sense of awareness. And it's good to see that there's content creators out here speaking about it. So that lets me know I've done my job, and I'm doing my job by giving y'all these breakdowns, giving y'all this dialogue that I give y'all. Even when I had people ridiculing me for the things that I was doing. Because remember, when I was doing these type of videos, it was in the unpopular opinion. But y'all know how it go. Once one or two different content creators start speaking about the same thing, that's when it brings some type of alertness to people, and people are, oh, so you know how it go. But it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. I just definitely I have the work to prove it. You know what I mean? I got the work to show and prove. And you know, everything that I've been saying about this rat, since I started talking about this rat up until this point, the video's been aging like fine wine. The video's just been aging like fine wine. I already seen through that rat. I already knew what that rat had going on. I already knew. I knew it. Mike, what's going on? I already knew it, you know, and that's why I had the breakdowns that I did. Well, that's why I did the breakdowns that I did, and they're all up for people to go back and see for that reason. I knew it was something about that rat. But like I was telling y'all, I didn't want this live stream to be too long, and I wanted to get some reaction in to a video that I seen this rat speaking on, and when I heard it, it was unbelievable. I heard it and I was like, there it go. Because we know this is a prideful rat. This is a rat that lacks accountability. So at this point, he's really just saying any and everything. Because in his mind, he thinks what he says justifies what people say about him. Well, what he's saying, he believe is a good defense against what people say about him. Even though he said it's not justified and he don't agree. Because this is the thing that doesn't make sense too. The guy says he doesn't agree with what's been said. He don't agree with what he's saying, but he's saying it anyway. Doesn't make any sense at all. Why say it? And why say it knowing you got the background that you got? So, again, unbelievable stuff, man. Real unbelievable stuff. But we're going to do some reaction right quick. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the channel. Share the video.
Like, okay, now he like, oh, look at how Beglow acted. Look at how they acted. Sad. I got some girl to SMD or anything like that. Am I leaving it open? Again, I was being sarcastic, and you just said what I said. Where in there did you hear me tell some little girl to SMD or anything like that?
But see, that's the thing. He's saying, where did he tell a little girl to SMD, when he definitely came to YouTube and told a story where he said SMD to some young girls, and that's the reason why he had got in trouble in Virginia. So you already told a story where you said SMD to some underage girls. So it's not about what you said on YouTube to some content creators, young daughters. You've already told a story saying that. The BS tow truck story. You already did that. So it doesn't matter if you're saying SMD today or yesterday or tomorrow. It don't matter. You already came to YouTube with that story. So you have said that to underage girls before. So don't make it seem like that's something far-fetched and that you would never say. when you said that is something that you will say? Doesn't make sense. But let's continue.
Am I leaving it open for interpretation for these clowns to keep saying, since they want to say all that, I got some presents. Like, okay, now am I leaving it open for interpretation for these clowns to keep saying, since they want to say all that, I got some presents.
Now, making it very clear of he being aware of what he's saying, knowing that by him saying he got presents, he's Santa, and he's leaving it for open interpretation for content creators to hear that and say, that's not right. This dude is a pedophile, so why would he be speaking that way on YouTube? He's saying he's willing to do that. He's willing to say those things. And when people say those things, he's going to double down and say that even more by using more holidays. This is what he's saying. Unbelievable. But let's continue.
Like, okay, now am I leaving it open for interpretation for these clowns to keep saying, since they want to say all that, I got some presents. Like, okay, now we like, oh, look at how Beglow acted. Look at how they acted. And then Lonnie, first of all, I was talking to Sazler, and he said his well, I don't want to say certain words because D said don't do it, but he said they was graduate.
Now, what I'm about to play for y'all is exactly what I mean by whoa. If this doesn't prove that this dude is a pedophile, I don't know what will. And for him to say this just so blatant, it's without a shadow of a doubt, this dude is a predator, a pedophile, a rat, scum. Nothing more, nothing less. This dude is exactly what his background precedes him to be. Exactly these things. Pay close attention to what he says. Pay attention.
First of all, I was talking to Sazler, and he said his well, I don't want to say certain words because D said don't do it, but he said they was graduated, which made me believe is 18, right? So it's not like I'm thinking she some type of young motherfucker. I'm like, yo, okay, she 18, so she want to say all that. Listen to this, but then he turns around and say she.
So
I'm thinking she some type of young, but he said they was graduated, which made me believe is 18, right? So it's not like I'm thinking she.
again, weirdo behavior. Again, this is the mind of a pedophile. This is the thoughts that go on in the mind of a pedophile's head. That's on YouTube. He don't believe that children can graduate before 18. He assumed that just to try to justify his sick thoughts, his pedophilic behavior of what he's saying on YouTube, only to find out that that wasn't the case. But let's listen to his counter for when he hears that this young girl isn't 18. Let's listen. real disturbing. But again, if this doesn't prove that this guy is a predator, nothing else will. But remember, this the same guy that says I be lying about the things that I say about him when we got videos like this. So let me rewind it and everybody listen closely.
He said don't do it, but he said they was graduated, which made me believe is 18, right? So it's not like I'm thinking she some type of young motherfucker. I'm like, yo, okay, she 18, so she want to say all that. Listen to this. But then he turns around and say she's 17. But if you look at the law in New York, she's legal.
Wow. Wow. This PDF file went and Googled the legal age for New York just to justify his statement of what he's saying on YouTube to another content creator about their underage daughter. If that don't prove that this is a pedophile, I don't know what else would. Got him. That's it right there. Like that right there. Crazy. Looked up the state and everything, y'all. And you know he Googled it. Because he was sure what he was saying. He sat here and said he assumed that she may have been 18 because she graduated. But being that he found out she was 17, he says, well, what's the actual age in New York, legal age? He Googled that, y'all. He Googled that. This is a demon. This is a sick, twisted, perverted freak. Now, mind you, he's saying all this on Damn Diva's platform, where Damn Diva has videos saying that other people are perverts for looking at 20-something-year-olds. Or just making a statement saying that men are perverts for just looking at 20-something-year-olds. But here you have a guy that's sitting up here saying that he looked up the laws in another state to justify if a 17-year-old will be legal or not in that state, and double down on what he said. And Damn Diva, now Damn Diva's going to tell him, hey, leave it alone, but he not going to call him out on it. So I'm just showing y'all the ways of what these people do to justify their actions of this predator. Carl Belton. What's up, Carl Belton? And you're right, it was definitely nothing funny about it. That's actually some sick ass shit. Sick as fuck.
But then he turns around and say she's 17. But if you look at the law in New York, she's legal. She's legal in New York. Go look at New York's age of consent.
Hey, bitch, just leave that alone, man. Leave
But
that
I'm
alone,
just saying,
man.
though. I'm not saying. Listen. Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
But see, I'm not even looking at these laws and all. But like,
But listen to what I'm saying,
but
though.
doing all of this,
Yo, can you listen to what I'm saying?
It's
Damn,
sick
never
on
mind.
both sides.
No, it's sick on his side, Lonnie. It's sick on his side because you're talking to a pedophile that's just let you know he looked up the age for a certain state to see this, the legal age for a certain state to justify what he said and pretty much double down, triple down on what he already been saying. It's a sick motherfucker. It's sick as fuck. Like, this is crazy. Unbelievable. Like, hearing it, and when he said it, I was like, it don't get no clearer than that. It don't get no clearer than that. But this is the same rat that says everybody is lying on him whenever his name is brought up or his name is mentioned. Because I told him to have that sexual offender registry on your jacket, that's a bleach stain that'll never get out. You're going to forever have that bleach stain on your jacket. And here you go on a live stream looking up what's the legal age in the state just so you can double down and triple down even more on what you already been saying about a content creator's daughter. That's underage. It don't get no more clear than that. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior, man. That's disgusting, man.
See, I'm not even
listen-
looking at these laws and all, but like,
But listen to what I'm saying,
but
though.
doing all of this,
Can you listen to what I'm saying?
It's
Damn,
sick
never
on
mind.
both sides.
But exactly. So, no, it's not. It's only me.
And look, he told the truth. Lonnie said it's sick on both sides. He said, no, it's not. It's only me. He know he's sick. He on video admitting that he's sick. He is on video admitting, knowing he is a sick individual. He just admitted it, y'all. Listen.
Doing all of this,
can you listen to what I'm saying?
It's
Damn,
sick
never
on
mind.
both sides.
But exactly. So, no, it's not. It's only me, because ain't nobody talking about how they trying to. They up here talking about somebody was I don't know which words I could say without them trying to flex.
And see, this the thing. He just admitted he a sick ass individual. Now you got damn Diva camming up, shaking his head like, I can't believe he's just saying that. But he not saying that. Even though he hearing this, and even though he know dude is a sexual offender, and he's sitting on his panel saying this stuff. Don't say anything about it. It's a prime example right here. This is a prime example right here. But let's continue.
Nobody talking about how they trying to. They up here talking about somebody was I don't know which words I could say without them trying to flag. Somebody was SA. They up here saying somebody was SA, but the actual person that they said they never was. So how are they gonna put this on? So basically, they saying this person was SA when that person said it wasn't. So now, are they playing with a woman? Are they playing with this shit? Because you could clearly hear them say, no, he didn't do that. But they keep saying
So now he's talking about that tape recorder that he probably still has in his possession, where you hear the young girl saying, no, he didn't do it. But he also coerced them to saying that after that, them telling him that it was still certain girls that spoke to the police. So once he got that news, he told them to stay away from them girls that was talking to the police. So here he is still lying because he obviously coerced those young girls to say that, but it was other young girls who was smart enough to go to their parents, and their parents took it to the authorities. Because remember, in that same tape, them same girls said that they spoke to the police and told them that they did chill with him days at a time. He even brought them to where he lived. They knew where he lived because when they went to write him a letter, they went to his house. So he's still lying right here. And he keeps saying, I didn't do it. Now, if you're an innocent person, why you keep saying you didn't do it? What is it that you did? Because what's been put out there is black and white. But you're saying you didn't do it. But it's documents that say otherwise. You put yourself on the registry. You know you did something. Because if it's a person that know they didn't do some shit, they going to fight to the end. Ain't no you was scared to death so you just did it. That don't make sense. Why would you not fight for your innocence? But you didn't fight for your innocence because you know you did that shit. And now you on YouTube still lying. You still on YouTube still lying. Still on YouTube still lying, man.
Now, are they playing with a woman? Are they playing with this shit? Because you could clearly hear them say, no, he didn't do that. But they keep saying the opposite. So they're making those women feel or appear a certain way when that shit never happened to them. And then they saying all this weird shit out their mouth. And so I keep hearing it over and over again. So I hit them with nigga, I got present.
Yo,
now,
I just got one question for lunch.
So that was his explanation for why he said he got presents. He's Santa Claus. Tell those young girls they could sit in my lap. Because he keeps hearing about what he went to court for over and over again and what he got on the registry for over and over again. And whenever he hears that, he doubles down by saying, yep, and I'm Santa and I got presents and I'm coming to see him. Monster behavior. That's a monstrosity. Like that's what monsters say. That's what predators say. What person in a right mind would even say those kind of words with that kind of background, but try to perceive to the public that they're an upstanding citizen and they would never ever do no shit like that, and they was wrongfully accused by the government. Telling y'all, this guy right here is definitely a predator. And everything that he's been documented for, he did that shit. He definitely did that shit. Without a shadow of a doubt, he did that shit. He definitely did that shit.
What size fries did you get?
I got some of my sun fries.
Oh, you got a super size?
He got like.
And see, now damn Diva is trying to change the subject because he know this boy done fucked up. He knows that this pedophile done messed up. He know it. Now he talking about French fries. He asked Alani what kind of French fries she got. just to try to swing the conversation in a different direction. But this rat ain't going in that direction because he still got something to prove to people, to strangers on YouTube, because this is the very place where he seeks validation. And he want people to not look at him as a pedophile, but that's how he'll always be looked at as, because of the things he say, he do, and that dark past that he got. There's no way around it. There's no way around it.
What fries did you get?
I got some of my sun fries.
Oh, you got a super size?
He got like a large or something like that.
Yeah,
But
I can tell, boy. You digging in that bag, boy. But them fries good, huh?
No, I only got a little bit of his fries, but no, I only got one burger and a little bit of fries.
Go ahead. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's.
What you tipping on, Ronnie? What you sipping on?
Hey, look, right? I'm looking in the chat, right? Listen. If they all gonna say,
And notice too, 86K ain't said nothing. He ain't said a word. And that goes back to what I was saying to y'all at the beginning of this video. People that's even still in support of this rat can't be behind that because of how sick, twisted, and demented those thoughts are. His thoughts are that sick, twisted, and demented that the people that actually support him, like, all right, this is where we got to draw the line. Now we pretending to overlook what you did in your past them years, but now you wilding. 86K ain't said a word. Pay attention.
Wait no fat here, boy.
Okay.
Ain't nothing but muscle. I told you I do declines. And don't say what they say. Don't talk to me.
Marshall Chambers,
No, I do say what they say.
I'm not talking about you, but I'm not talking about you because you called him out. I'm talking about the chat because I'm looking at him.
I don't see the chat. I don't never read the chat.
Oh, I'm talking about the chat. I'm not, because you'll call him out for fuck shit. Like you'll call him out for the fuck shit. That's why I can listen and talk to you. But these niggas over there,
I get attacked because what I'm saying is, with your charges or whatever what you got offended with.
What is that though? You see how that it's a blank right there. These niggas making up stories. Ask these niggas what did Biz do. Watch what they say. They ain't gonna tell you what happened or none of that because they don't know.
Look, man, you a sexual offender, dude. It's in black and white. It's documentation. Because you wouldn't have ended up there if nothing never happened. You was comfortable going back to have a dialogue with those young girls when you lied and said you didn't know who they were, but they knew you and knew you specifically by name. So you lying about something like that, I know you fabricated a whole bunch of other stuff that just don't make sense. And you want people to sit here and believe that you didn't do anything, but you yourself put your own self on a sexual offenders registry? Come on, man. That doesn't make sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. You got paperwork out here, man.
Making up stories. Ask these niggas what did Biz do. Watch what they say. They ain't gonna tell you what happened or none of that because they don't know. I watched that video Courtney Peace did, and I said, I ain't talking about these motherfuckers is wrong. The girl is wrong as shit. Wrong as shit. They was talking about a lot of different things in that paperwork, and I would go over it and correct them. But guess what? The chat going to tell me to be quiet.
Listen to that logic. Now he's saying it's a video that got all his paperwork up, and he could react to it, but he's not, because his chat gonna tell him to be quiet, like he not a grown man and he can do what he want. Now this is somebody that always says they say and do what they want, but this particular situation where it's involving his paperwork, he's going to listen to his chat and not talk about it, because that's all they're going to say if he attempts to react to it. What sense does that make? If what you're saying is lies about what you've done, why wouldn't you try to correct the lies, quote unquote lies, that's being told about you? And say, forget what the chat's saying. People are lying on my name. I'm going to say what really happened. No, you are not going to react to it, because the things that's being said to you have to have some truth to it. That's why you ain't done it yet. That's why you haven't done it yet. Now, so let's get it right. So let's get a better understanding, y'all. He won't do a reaction to his own paperwork, but he'll get on YouTube and display more pedophilic behavior by talking about he's Santa to underage girls who are daughters to male content creators. He'll do that though. And the moment when somebody in his chat tell him not to do that, he goes off on them and say he do what he want, and if you don't like it, get out of his chat. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Come on, man. This stuff is crazy, man. This is some real psychotic stuff going on, y'all. This is a case study, like this is a documentary. Like this is some real A&E shit right here.
They was talking about a lot of different things in that paperwork, and I would go over it and correct them. But guess what? The chat going to tell me to be quiet. Everybody going to tell me to be quiet. I keep being quiet. But what they saying is dead wrong. This nigga on there is talking about, I got 3 cases. That's wrong. But he don't know. He just babbling. And they keep saying, oh, biz this, biz that. I'm like, bro, y'all don't see. How is y'all calling me all this weird ass shit? This rapist and all that shit. Where's that coming from? How? That's not possible. But they keep saying it over and over again. But nothing is said about that. That's cool for them to accuse somebody like that. So when I come back and I say, nigga, Santa Claus coming there, I'm wrong. Man, yeah, right. Tell that man watch his mouth. It don't mean that I'm really about to come over there and do all that shit. And like I said, he keeps saying I'm talking about a minor. I would encourage him to go look at his own state law. And I'm thinking she 18 already. It's not like he said she graduated. So I'm thinking in my head, nigga, I'm about to cook this nigga.
Look, and damn D shaking his head. He got his palm in his face. Like, man, he said it again. And now he's saying, doubling down, telling another content creator to go, he encouraging them to go look at the legal age for their state. So what he's saying is pretty much justified in his mind. The predicate thoughts of an ex-offender. Y'all just heard the predicate thoughts of an ex-offender. Now he's encouraging the content creator to go look up the legal age in their state. because what he's saying is justified because it's legal in that state according to him. But 17 is still a minor. It's not an adult. See the mindset. Boy, a pedophile. That boy is definitely a pedophile. Like a real sick, twisted individual. Look, damn D got his he got his palm in his face. See? He can't believe it. He like, oh man, this is crazy. I can't believe this dude's saying this stuff. Well, believe it. And you know he a sexual offender, damn diva, because you didn't said it in so many videos. So I don't know why you sitting up here acting surprised. It's in his blood. But let's continue.
It's not like he said she graduated. So I'm thinking in my head, nigga, I'm about to cook this nigga. And that's what I said. And look at the response. Now everybody keeps saying it's
And that's his way of roasting, y'all. His way of cooking somebody is by telling that content creator that they got presents for their underage daughter. That's him cooking somebody. That's him roasting somebody. A pedophile making a joke like that to somebody. He thinks that's what gives him a up on someone if he's speaking that manner, when really it puts him even in a even more of a negative light. And prove to everybody that you are the very thing that the system says you are. Stupid. This is dumb. This is crazy. That's crazy, man. And that's why I say, man, keep crashing out. Pedal Corn 101, keep crashing out. Keep it going. You right. You talking about his content for you, and it's content for everybody. The more you keep talking, the more people gonna sit back like so and give commentary to the stupid shit that you say. Because remember, you smart, right? So smart that you're doing stupid stuff like this, right? So smart that you couldn't keep yourself off the sexual offender registry, right? Charles Adderley, what's up, bro? Yeah, but leave it in him. He's so smart. Let's listen more to this fool.
a minor. You talking to minors like this. So I'm thinking in my head, nigga, I'm about to cook this nigga. And that's what I said. And look at the response. Now everybody keeps saying it's a minor. You talking to minors like this. You talking to minors like this. I'm like, this dumbass nigga don't even know his own law. Go Google it. All you bum ass niggas in the chat, go Google it. So when they say Biz could get in trouble, he's doing the same thing. No, the fuck I'm not.
Awkward silence. 86K ain't condoning that. And as you can hear, damn diva ain't even second that. Nobody jumping in and being like, yeah, you right, Biz, yeah, you right. Ain't nobody doing that. We just heard some dead air right there. A lot of dead space. He pretty much talking by himself. And that's why when he left this live stream, he went live on his personal channel, Because he said he wanted to be standing on his own 10 saying what he's saying, because this what he's saying. He don't need nobody else on the panel. And hearing that let me know that it's people that supports him that ain't riding for him while he talking like this or saying this. This the final straw. Anytime you got a documented sex offender sitting on a live stream playing R&B songs saying he's dedicating that to underage girls, that's where you got to draw the line. He's saying his content, and he's saying that's his content. Come on, man. This stuff don't make no sense, man. But he gonna keep crashing out, because now what's happening is it isn't more so what the people that's speaking out against him is saying. It's about the people that's been supporting him that's now speaking out against him is saying. That's what's really making him crash out more, because those people he was expecting to keep overlooking his devilish ways. Him just being an absolute monster, a savage, a complete predator online. That's what he was expecting people to do. And trust me, he's going to keep crashing out. Most certainly, he's going to definitely keep crashing out. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to keep crashing out.
But like I said, if y'all don't like it, just don't fuck with me. You know, people don't gotta come in my chat. I don't care about that shit. I appreciate it, but don't just keep calling that shit one way like that. I understand why I said what I said, and I was literally being sarcastic. I was fucking with them niggas. And then here come all this smoke. Nigga, I say that shit again.
Because in his mind, he believes that when people call him out on the stuff he does, that they're only seeing it one way. But it is just a one-way street, because you are the things that people say about you. Everything that I've said about you are exactly what you are. Because it's your own self-admittance that you are those things. So how is it a lie when you admitted to those things? It can't be a lie. These are things that you admitted. And then for you to follow up and say you'll say it again, I said go for it. Say it again. You are doing nothing more than proving to people that you are the pedophile that they knew you to be. And you're definitely showing it now. You so prideful that now you're pretty much embracing your predator behavior. You are definitely embracing your predatory behavior. That's exactly what you're doing. You're prideful. You're emotional. You're compulsive. Impulsive. You definitely lie. You lie a lot. A lot. You definitely lie a lot. To the point that you believe your own lies, and what people say about you that's true, you say that's a lie because you believe your lies that much. To the point now, you doubling down on your own truths because you believe people lying on you about what's being said, that all you're doing is proving those same people to be telling the truth by what you say and how you conduct yourself. It's definitely a one-way street, dummy. I say keep crashing out. Keep doing it.
fucking with them niggas. And then here come all this smoke. Nigga, I say that shit again. Like, real talk, man. I'm about tired of that shit, bro. And if I say any little thing, they gonna act like this, shit. So they could keep saying whatever they want to say. I know what I was doing, and I did it on purpose to let them see what that shit ain't cool to be putting that shit on nobody's name like that. And they just keep doing it over and over and over and over.
Shakira. What's up, Shakira? Hope all is well with you. Appreciate you catching live broadcast. Y'all hear what he said? He said it's wrong for people to put that on his name. When he put it on his own name, he muddied up his own name, y'all. And now sitting up here saying that it's other people dirtying up his name when he already done a great job of it. How can somebody dirty up your name that you already did yourself? You marked yourself. You put that stain on your own jacket, not nobody else. You did. So when people let you know about the stain that you put on your own jacket, you feel some kind of way? Well, you'll be all right. Remember, you was living with that stain on your jacket for years. What's different now? It being on YouTube? Oh, you'll definitely be okay. And I told you, any chance I get, I'm going to let you know that you're a predator, pedophile, pedophile, monster, savage, a sick, twisted freak. A sick, twisted, and psychotic savage, scum, a rat. So many different words to describe you. So many. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Shakira. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, definitely a demon. He definitely a demon. As you can hear, he on demon time right here.
And I did it on purpose to let them see what that shit ain't cool to be putting that shit on nobody's name like that. I know what I was doing, and I did it on purpose to let them see what that shit
He couldn't even finish his sentence. He was about to say, I did it on purpose to let them see how it feels. Like nobody will ever know how that is. Only you will. Now, I can't speak for everybody. I'll say this. I'll never know what that's like. So you saying the egregious stuff that you're saying those things because you are already living that life. You swear people want your life, but why are you trying to project your life on other people if your life is so great? Because that's one of the things you always say. These people wish they got my life. Well, if it's so great, why are you trying to project your life on other people? Doesn't make any sense. That lets me know that you don't like your life. And guess what? You probably do it all over again. Because look how you're carrying this. You saying you'll say that pedophilic stuff again. You'll do that stuff all over again. You'll display that predatory behavior all over again. It's your words.
They could keep saying whatever they want to say. I know what I was doing, and I did it on purpose to let them see what that shit What that shit ain't cool to be putting that shit on nobody's name like that. And they just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and over again.
All right, it's a hell of a live stream, man. I didn't even get to the. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do part 2. Definitely got to do part 2. Man.
Yeah, she dropped down though. I don't know why she dropped down.
She said that she got a family emergency. She said she got a family emergency.
Oh.
Yeah, she in the type
she was about to get pissed at me because I'm saying what I'm saying. And
see, this rat feels some kind of way. Now Lonnie dropped down. He's still wondering why she dropped down because look, that's his conscience talking, y'all. If he's saying what he believe he's saying to say, why he care what anybody got to say about it? If that's what he's saying and he's standing on it. Another prime example of someone seeking validation. But ain't nobody finna validate no PDF file talking like that. Not at all. Ain't nobody about to validate that. You're on your own, buddy. So stand on your own 10, like you said, and do just that. Because then, like I told y'all, after this live, he went live himself. But we know where that live went. Private. Because he a coward. He say that he stand on what he say, but he always getting rid of videos. He a coward, man. He a coward.
she talking about what she been.
Emergency. She said she got a family emergency.
Oh.
Yeah, she in the type
she was about to get pissed at me because I'm saying what I'm saying. And she talking about what she been through and people, she wasn't allowed to sit on nobody's laps and all that shit. Bruh, I was being sarcastic. Why are you even talking like that? Why are you even saying that? Obviously, I'm not about to go do all that shit. And again, go check the law.
That don't make no sense at all. Now, if you hear a woman saying that growing up, she was never allowed to sit in no man's lap, but that's the same thing you joking about other male content creators, underage daughters. That's exactly what you mean. That's exactly what you mean. You got presents, you Santa, you coming to see them. That's exactly what you mean. Because you said if people gonna call you that, you're gonna follow up and say and speak in that predatory language. Because they calling you that, you must be that. So you gonna follow up with the acts. That's exactly what you mean. But here you go lying again, saying that you was just you didn't really mean what you were saying. You were just saying it just to be saying it. No, you meant what you said. Because remember, you trying to get a response out of somebody to do something to you. So yeah, you mean you're saying that. You've already said you know exactly what you're saying. Which one is it? But people that's listening, they know what it is. Just look at your background. Don't make no sense, man.
He keep fucking talking about my minor daughter. You don't even know your own state law, nigga.
And he's still hanging on to that state laws thing. Just showing y'all the sickness and the behavior, man. This dude got a sick mental. But I'm gonna stop it right there. Just wanted to play a bit of that video just for you all to hear, you know, how sick and twisted his PDF file is, man, and how his mind operate. So now we hear him saying what he's saying about these underage girls who are daughters to these male content creators on YouTube by mentioning the holidays. He's saying that he got presents. They can sit in my lap, this, that, and the third. Because remember, in another live, he said that he really actually was talking about toys and this, that, and the third. But then the next live, he follows up and says, hey, Valentine's Day, I'm going to be playing these R&B songs to him, singing these songs to him. And now you hear him saying, yeah, I didn't even really mean that. That's not what I actually meant. I was just being sarcastic. Definitely not sarcastic. Especially with the record that you got, especially with that background that you got. You can't be sarcastic. Not at all. You meant everything that you said. That's why you said it, right? According to you. So I just wanted to highlight that behavior and show y'all that, you know, this rat, you know, just lacks humility, just shows total disregard for human life. Definitely don't have no type of integrity. That's out the window. Zero integrity. No counter morals. No self-respect. So, you know, if it's no self-respect, then respect for others, that's out the window too. This is a damn monster. That shouldn't get no respect. And I understand people are going to do what they're going to do, but this is why I speak in the manner that I speak in when it comes to this rat and these reactions that I do about this rat. No respect. And I said it, any chance I get, I disrespect this rat. This is scum. This is scum. This is 1,000% scum. He get no respect. And again, y'all see it on the video. People that was trying to turn a blind eye on the cruddy stuff that he did in his past. He not supporting no trash like this. It's on videos. You're seeing people that are supporting him now like, come on, this don't make any sense. Because it don't. To hear a documented sexual offender speak in the manner that he's speaking about underage girls currently on the internet after just trying to prove his case that he was some type of upstanding citizen months ago, where he said people was lying on his name. Still saying that, fast forward, still saying people lying on his name, but has live streams like this where he's speaking and saying the things that he's saying and expecting people to be like, you know what? Yeah, that person real. I get it. I understand that. It's crazy, man. That stuff crazy for real, man. But keep talking, rat. Keep crashing out. You said it's your content. Okay. Yeah, it don't matter what I say. They're going to keep talking. Yeah. It's too much ammunition. You done said too much on this YouTube platform. Keep talking, rat. Keep crashing out. That's all I can say. But I wanted to put out that reaction to y'all. Shouts out to everybody that catch the playback that didn't get a chance to catch this live broadcast. Shouts out to all the members. This was a members only live stream. But of course, those that catch the playback, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I want to thank all the members that did pull up to this live broadcast and catch this live. Definitely want to show some love to the members and let you know that, you know, I always got y'all in thought when I do these live streams and stuff. So I wanted to give y'all a members only live stream, members only reaction, you know, with some commentary. And it's always good to see y'all sharing y'all thoughts and opinions in the chat as well. Shouts out to Charles Adderley. Shouts out to Lance. Shouts out to Shakira. Shouts out to Carl Belton. Shouts out to G Mama Body. Shouts out to Flying Low. Shouts out to Mike. Shouts out to SBK. Yeah. Shouts out to you too, Lovelace. Thoughts and prayers to you as well. Hope all is well for you on your end. I appreciate the words of encouragement always. Definitely stay prayed up out here, man. You know, as y'all can hear, just a lot of dark entities that may be around you, but you just gotta stay prayed up and stay focused on what it is that you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. Being able to turn negatives into positives, that's really what it's about at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day gotta end. I truly appreciate each and every last one of y'all supporting. Shouts out to the subscribers, the new subscribers. Shouts out to y'all. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't done so, hit the like button. Thank you to the people that's been sharing the live streams. If you haven't done so, please share the live streams. What else? More content on the way on the Oh So Dope live channel. I'm going to put some up tomorrow. Just thank you. You know, the platform is going to continue to keep moving forward. We ain't but 6 days in the month. 6 days in the new year, and everything you know feels amazing. You know, another day, another opportunity, and I always say thank you. And I'm just grateful to be here. You know, so it's a blessing. And shouts out to y'all though. Again, shouts out to the members. This one for y'all, and for those that catch the playback, please feel free to write in the comment section below. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another reaction. And some dialogue, of course. Continue to protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? Until next time, gone.
When I ride, yeah, I get high, so high. When I ride, oh, when I ride, and I get high.
Ooh, ain't nothing like them late night cruises, that's factual. I got my lighter trying to see what this pack can do. Khaki out, purple punch in the bag. I wrote to this song for you to spark to. Ooh, heavyweight smoke title in the rafters. A stendo filled with vegetables from the pastures. Thailand, get high, man. Diesel tie you in the clouds in the sky, man. So high, I put my mind at ease. R.I.P. Gary, cause we still puffing on cheese. I keep it so with thou wow, that's on G's. Mason jar filled with high grade premium trees. Kush fragrance, layered with Tom Ford cologne. Keep them negative vibes over there, cause I don't condone none of that fuck shit. Right, you little fucking bird. All I need is cold Perrier and purple herb. Shit, we totin' on that potent, and you know there's vegetables that I'm rolling. Let's go scrolling
Up to the spaceship on a trip, blue chips on at the moment. Puff, puff, don't pass, cause everybody got their own spliffs. Factuals. That bomb, that lime, goddamn, that Cali kick. Ooh, she be pulling so good that you gotta look at her. Right. Sincere face like Mary, yes, you do matter. Got my animal cookies, I'm so lit. So lit. Word to my name, motherfucker, I'm on my shit. I'm on my Jerry shit. Payton, Animal Mints, and Larry Bird. All-star pack of legendary purple herb. Smoke. Ooh, what's the word? Let's get to the cream, never mind them clowns. Their whole lives are damn mean. Factuals. Baby, I'm puffin', puffin', that 93 pack puffin', puffin'. Yeah, I need
when
that.
I ride.